Hi, I'm Matt Goss, and you're watching Billboard.
What's up? It's Andrew Hamp with Billboard. We're backstage at iHeartRadio in Vegas, and I'm joined by Matt Goss. Matt, thanks for joining us.
My pleasure. Nice to see you.
So Vegas is kind of your second home. You're from the UK, but tell us about the cool gig you have with Caesars.
Born in London, live in LA, and this is our 5th year now in Vegas. I do a show every single week at Caesars Palace at my own showroom called the Gossy Room, and it's just we did a show last night. I'm off after this. I'm off to do a show and tonight, and we just have a lot of fun, and it's very flirtatious. There's no tricks. It's just all music, real music. There's 14 of us on stage, and then tomorrow I fly to London. I'm gonna do 6 shows in London, and there's gonna be 30 of us on stage.
Wow!
So we're gonna be doing we're gonna up the game a little bit for the UK and my album release and stuff. So yeah, playing Caesars is like playing the mothership in this town.
Completely.
If you're at Caesars, you're at the mothership.
Now, you mentioned your album comes out in the UK this month, and here in the States in early 2014, you were paired with Ron Fair. How did that come about?
Well, I just knew Ron Fair was as crazy as I am, so I just needed somebody that was nuts, that loves music and wanted to make music and not think about radio, think about the outcome of the album, and not be overly concerned. And Ron's not one of those people that concerns himself. He just makes music, and then it just turns out to sound incredible. And he said, one of the lines he said to me, he said, I want to build skyscrapers on your music. And that's what we did. And we won. The song I Do has 121 musicians on it, a full orchestra. But it's full orchestra, 27-piece brass section. It's as real as it gets. And we recorded a lot of it at Capitol Studios, the legendary Capitol Studios
in Hollywood. Yeah.
Yep. And then also the record plant. And we had a really wonderful time. 2 years work.
Wow.
And Ron has now said it's the album of his life. So I'm very, very proud.
Originals, covers, mix.
The whole album is originals except one cover. So I wrote the album by myself for a year, and then when I felt I was ready, I said, both emotionally, creatively, and financially, I called Ron Fair. So, and then 2 years later, we finished the record, and we couldn't be prouder.
That's fantastic, because your show is based on like the old crooners, right? So are the originals kind of in that vein?
I wouldn't say it's based on the old crooners. I think that the sensibility, the thing I just did with P. Diddy, Ciroc Rat Pack, it's more. There's a song on the album called "It's All About the Hang." I think the sensibility comes through. The testosterone, the glamour, the sex appeal of that era comes across on the record. It's not a crooner record. No, it's very, very much this record could hold its own in a stadium.
It's got some swagger.
Absolutely. No, but it's got some edge as well. It's not. Yeah. It's definitely not a polite record.
Excellent. So you've been at Caesars for the last 5 years, you said. Have you had any encounters with some of the other people who are on that bill?
Yeah, I've met Celine Dion. She's wonderful. She's a
great,
wonderful
right?
person. One of the nicest people I've ever met. And her husband, just the warmest people.
And extremely normal. That's what I was
struck
by.
Well, why does she doesn't have anything to prove.
Yeah.
And truly one of the biggest singers on the planet. And obviously I've known Elton for many, many years. He's always he's like, hello, handsome. How are you? He's got a big, robust voice, but again, very, very, doesn't have anything to prove. One of the nicest people you'll ever meet. And I met Cher. I actually gave Cher a piece of jewelry.
Oh, wow.
I had a gold derringer that I gave her. And
you just had it on you, or you were?
Yeah, well, I had it. It was really beautiful, rose gold derringer with a petrified wood handle. And she loved it. So, Bette Midler gave me some great advice. I've just, met some incredible. Nicole Scherzinger's come up and sang with me, and Natasha Bedingfield, and Leona Lewis, and loads of people have been to the show. So.
Excellent. What was the advice that Bette gave you?
I don't kiss and tell.
All right.
I don't kiss and tell.
Keep it to the vest.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, lastly, what can we expect as far as you spending more time in the other parts of the States as you get ready to release the album here?
Well, in the beginning of next year, we plan on really hitting every market and just going all. I love when I play an audience at Caesars Palace. One of the things I truly love is that some of the audience don't know anything about me. They've heard about the show and they've heard about me as a singer. that feeling when by the end of the show they come and say, it's the best show we've seen in Vegas, and we can't wait for the album, or they buy one of my old albums, and then they come back, and that feeling that you're slowly, I have this expression, one room at a time. And you know, it really is, like, for me, it doesn't matter whether it's an arena, a stadium, or a showroom. It's one room at a time, and I want to connect to America, and I want them to hear this album. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful record, inspired by a lot of American music. So, yeah, so.
Excellent. So you'll be pounding the pavement before too
I'm
long.
pounding the pavement. Yeah, keep fighting. You go left foot, right foot.
Excellent. Well, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.